I'm, hi guys, we
Hello,
here.
hello, hello, hello. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back with the record bag. I'm up, and I can be up until I can stay up until 9 o'clock because my store is closed down for business. Woo! Yeah, I wanted to say that. Oh man, but yeah. Look at the style. Look at the style. It's giving, but it's tight as hell, and I want to take it down. But anyway, this is Sisters season 4, episode 8.
So now y'all know
The
I got to.
the the
I got.
foolish Can I just say this? I've been binge watching Sisters, the old season, the old seasons of BT Plus, and I'm gonna just tell you, like that, it's a fool. So yeah, but in Tyler Perry land, anything goes. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. Like
Um,
Brutus.
this episode didn't really give us much, as the last couple of episodes have not given us much. I'm just gonna start with what everybody want me to start with, which is the showdown between Karen and Fatima, which really wasn't nothing. It really wasn't what Tyler
Okay,
Perry
o-
made it out to
okay,
be.
okay, okay. So what is this whole thing? Why is he trying to pin Karen? Like, why is he trying to pin
I
Karen
mean,
and
it was.
Fatima against each other? Like, I'm trying to figure that out myself.
I mean, it's like we thought we was gonna have a knockdown drag out. We didn't get that, and it went better than I thought it was gonna go because that ain't really worth all of what Karen and Fatima is doing. Like he's just a man at the end of the day. And you don't need to fight nobody you don't know over some dude that you may or may not stay with. You know, it may work out with that, it may not. But it ain't no reason to really be mad at her because you don't know her like that. So
Right. You don't know her like that to be upset with her.
like
You don't
that
you have no recollection. So that is why I like Tyler, 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 Tyler. See, this is why I don't review. I don't like reviewing this show, but I do it because the people, I give the people what they want. But if it was up to me, I would not be reviewing
because it's like Fatima, was saying, some stuff and Karen was saying some stuff and what Karen said was, she admitted why she wanted her there, which was to basically basically hurt her with the pregnancy, not knowing that Fatima already knew that the girl was pregnant anyway. And she basically apologized to her, and all that type of stuff. But my thing is, Zach ain't worth all of this.
it. Yeah, Zach is Zach is the equivalent of
And
of
and it's like Karen, the only issue I have with Karen is that you want this to be Zach's baby and you don't know if it is. You're saying it's Zach's baby,
and
but
you
you
and that's
don't
just
know.
that that is just an assumption. because you don't know who you slept with. So, and I know y'all gonna be mad about this, but I really don't give a damn. You know, I said that you's a hoe
But
because
I will say this: Raphael would know because he has very much experience with those type of women, so he would know. But we not gonna get into that. But
Are you? Oh my goodness! Are we really gonna
we
go
not
there?
gonna get into
Are we
that.
really gonna? Are we really gonna get it? No, we can get into it. No, we can get into it.
You
We
have
definitely
you
can get it.
you have a lot of experience with, so you would know what the tendencies are. Yeah, you would know because you dated plenty of them. So I'm just saying.
Um, are you judging me? Are we judging? That is what you're doing. So
I
you're
mean,
judging me?
he
Like seriously?
fine. We gonna do this because we gonna get back to the show in a minute. But this this
Are you
this guy
are you judging? Are you judging? No.
said
See
he almost
what you're doing.
married. He almost married the worst girl in a wheelchair. He almost did that. He almost was dumb enough to do that. Thank God he got a brain, Jesus Christ. But we gon' but you want Zach to be the daddy. Why? This is a problem I have with Tyler Perry depicting black women because Zach is no good. But you
He
want him to
ain't.
be your
He
daddy.
ain't.
You want him to be your baby's
He
father.
he's not. He's not. He's not because y'all. I've been watching season one. Zach is the type of fuck it. I'ma say it. Zach is the type of nigga that play on women's emotions. He play on women's emotions. I know somebody that do that too. Somebody that shall remain nameless, but he does that too. And it's like I told him, you know who I'm talking about. You know exactly who I'm talking about, but I don't want to say it on here. But I've told him why you can't just be honest and say you just want to fuck because you might not
But
never know
even
a
if
woman.
hold on while you're ranting, even if he says that, does that make you feel any better? Even if he comes out and says, even if he comes out and says that's all he cares about, that's all he wants, are you really gonna feel any better?
No, but it's about telling the motherfucking truth. That's what it's about. It's not about. It's not about. Oh, if the woman gonna feel better. Oh, if the man
Sometimes
gonna
people
feel
just
better.
need to learn to shut up. Sometimes people just need
I
to learn.
I disagree with that. I disagree with that, and let me tell you why. And then we gonna get back into the show. I disagree with that because why are you gonna sit up and not be honest with somebody and
But
playing on
but,
people's
but
emotions?
it's more it's more on you
And
though.
I know. And I know this person. He's in his 30s, and he's playing on these women's emotions. And I always tell him all the time, you're going to be
But
you gonna be getting
what
into this
happened to
moment.
you?
I bust I bust no, he's gonna get that. I bust the windows out your car.
But but
I know you're laying next to her. That
but what
didn't
happened to
want
you?
to
It is what happened to you is what happens
I'm glad I did it.
to. Hold on. What happened to you
Cause you had to
was, see, he's over there rude.
learn. I'm
I'm
not
gonna
the
wait. I'm gonna wait. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. Cause I'm not about to deal with that. I'm away. I'm away.
You see, you can't just play with people's
I'm away.
feelings.
Stop acting like he's
Tell
5
them
years
you
old.
love them. Tell you that. No, but I'm being serious. You cannot just play with people's emotions. I'm done. But you cannot just play with people's emotions and think
But
that it's
but
okay.
but hold on. You but hold on, sir. What happened to you was not the first time you have done that. That wasn't the first time that you have jumped the gun and misread a person. That's not the first time you've done that. Shit.
Oh, it's not.
No, it's not. It's not the first time
So
you was
when
way more into a person than they was into you. This is not the first time that that's happened. But
um
what made it different was you thought it was going to be different. That's what made it different. That's what made it different. Like I said in the video, he is the reason why. This guy to the left of me is the reason why you don't see me on the internet looking for nobody. Because
no, but no,
not only
I'm not. I wasn't. First off, first off, are you talking about that video we did?
I'm telling the truth.
Hold on. Are you talking about the video that we
Yeah,
just
yeah, I'm
did?
talking about the video we did. Just like
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So we gonna go there. I wasn't looking for no hookup. You know what? You know what? You know what peer pressure is, don't you?
no, I don't, because I don't know what that is.
Okay. 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 So let me break this down to you. What peer pressure is? You got somebody constantly in your motherfucking ear talking about you need to have sex, you need to have sex, you need to have sex, you need to have sex. That's why the situation happened with a certain someone that happened.
Okay, but you are also responsible for your own actions, regardless of pressure that you face. You have control of your body, your mind, your soul, your spirit. That is you. Nobody is in your head.
Uh,
Nobody is in your body. Nobody is in your mind.
Three people,
Regardless
thumbs
of
up,
what people are talking
thumbs.
about, you in control, regardless of what people are talking about. That's just words. People say
You're
a lot of
right.
stuff to me, but I'm in control of me. You're not gonna get me to jump off no cliff. I don't care what you say, how you say it, when you say it. You're not gonna get me to do nothing that ain't gonna be good for me. You not.
Okay, can we get back into the review? Because
All
you
right, we're
making me
gonna get back
upset.
to the review, but I just had to say that because let me tell you one thing about before we get back to that. Let me tell you one thing about peer pressure. The one thing about peer pressure is you got to be careful of that because people will have you doing things and then act like they had nothing to do with it. I don't know why he did that. I didn't tell him to do that. I don't know why he think smarter, not harder. Anyway, back to the show. This whole episode is just about basically this Karen and Fatima thing. Then and Zach
Did
and
Zach
Jake,
have Zach went to jail yet?
yeah.
I'm waiting. Oh yeah! Congratulations! Congratulations! Thank you. Thank you,
But I
Tyler.
mean, this is what I will have a problem with. When Danny was asked, when Danny was asking Karen, "Are you gonna keep it? Who the daddy?" The rest of the girls were looking at her like, "Danny, don't say that. Danny, don't do that. Danny, stop that." But I felt
But
like those
they
questions were
but
legitimate.
they because they don't Andy, Sabrina. They not honest with their motherfucking self. They're not honest, my love. They not honest. They not honest. Cause Sabrina, if we really want to get technical, Sabrina don't like Calvin.
I mean,
And
it was fair for Danny to ask those questions. Are you going
it
to keep
was
the child? And who's the child's father? Those are legitimate questions. And
just
I don't like the way they try to silence Danny when she says certain things. They're like, Danny,
right,
don't say it.
right. I hate that. Tyler, you need to stop silencing Danny because she be on point, and I'll be like, what the? Because I'm still watching season 1,
Because it's
and it's
like,
just
Fatima handled this situation the best way that she could have. Sidebar. I had a situation with this guy. I don't know what side he on. I ain't doing all that. But I had a situation with his ex. Now, mind you, I did not cuss this woman out. I didn't go at her in no
no, no,
indirect
no, no,
way.
no, no. Let me tell that part. Let me tell it. So she would be calling me in the morning. My ex would be calling me in the morning. She'll wake me up out my sleep. I told this one over here that she calling me, waking me up out my sleep. But after a period of time, I guess she felt like she needs to stop doing it. So I told her not to, simply because I knew how it was going to go. So Brittany, ooh, Lord, I said her name. Fuck it. Um,
Man,
my
it's
ex girl,
beautiful. Don't nobody care. Like
my
he
no,
said, Brittany got out of control. Cause see, he protects these niggas. I don't. Cause I don't know these people. Brittany got out of control. Because this man, what he didn't tell you yet, which I'm about to get to, is he told me this whole thing for a week straight. And I'm just like, well,
I did, I did, I did tell you the whole thing for a week straight. You're absolutely right. I don't got ain't no shame in my motherfucking game. But I didn't tell. I told you that because I felt like she was getting on my nerves.
and
Now,
I knew he
but
wanted
but
me
but
not to
but
do it. I knew he wanted me not to do it. I knew exactly what he wanted me not to do. But you know why I didn't think about what he wanted me not to do? Because if I had not did that, that would have kept going.
no,
It
it
would.
wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. Because I would have checked it at the door. Check it now. No, it wouldn't have. Because I would have checked it at the door. At the door. I would have checked it at the door. I would have checked it at the door. It wouldn't have kept going. But see, Brittany, my my beautiful girlfriend, but she is back. She, I'm gonna say this before I put her back on the stream. She has a problem with not letting a man be a man. I'm gonna put her back up over here and boom shakalaka.
He just said I have a problem with not letting men be men. I felt like he was taking too long to handle the situation because he was trying to handle the situation with kid glove because he didn't want to get cussed out. I wasn't worried about that. I didn't care about none of that. But he like, oh, I don't want her to cuss me out and I don't want her to this. I'm like, so what? What she gonna do? Drag you out your house and beat you up? Like what? Why?
Hmm.
See,
My viewer, thumbs up my live, please. Thank you.
but I handled that situation real nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. You did, and then she wanna call me, talk about some, you need to get your girlfriend in check. I said, first off, I don't need to do shit. You calling me at 7 o'clock in the morning? I don't need to do shit because she wanted me, and then we gonna get back to the review. She wanted me to check Jasmine, and I was not about to do that. You think I'm about to check you? Like, how is that gonna look? Like, how would that look to my girlfriend if I'm
Like you
checking
still in
her?
love with your ex. That's how that's gonna look. That.
And but I wasn't. That's why I didn't say shit. I let I let it. I'm like
Hmm.
she kept going. Two people thumbs up the live thing. She kept going, and I was like, okay. Talking about you need to control your girlfriend. I said I don't need to control shit. No, what you need to stop doing is calling me at 7 o'clock in the morning. That's what needs to happen.
So my thing that I don't like with Karen is she's so mean to Aaron just because she want the baby to be Zach. And that's not you don't
Well,
be
that's clear. That's clear. But let me explain something to you, Karen. Let me get you together real quick. You slept with two different people. So you don't know who the fuck this baby is. You slept with two different people. And you want to sit up and say, I want it to be like, man, you want it to be Zach. And if you want it, and I honestly disagree with that because if you wanted it to be Zach, you would have kept sleeping with Zach. You would have never slept with Aaron in the first place.
and I don't feel bad for Aaron either. Cause I feel like
I
he's
don't,
stupid.
I don't feel bad for him either because he's stupid. Why would you keep dealing with this girl? I would have been out. It would have been deuces. Done out. Only 5,000. Cause see, let me tell you something. I'm a cancer. I'm a cancer. And once you got like we keep giving you chance after chance, but once we keep giving it to you and you keep giving us your ass to kiss, we gonna get to a point to where we don't give a and once we get to that point, there's no point of no return.
Yeah, Zach went to jail and all that. I think that dude Jake is gonna help him get out this situation and finagle it. Um,
Who
but if
Jake
I'm
Jake is
Fatima, I wouldn't even be entertaining the dude like Zach in the first place because he got all this drama that you didn't have before he came into your life. He got
right,
babies. If I'm Fatima and I never had to deal with none of that, why would I start? Why?
right.
When I'm single and I have a good job and I have my own place and I'm my own person, why would I get entangled with a man that has all that going on?
Because you and you know what it makes you look like, Karen? It makes you look like you are defenseless. And And I've been watching season one. You know how to get gutter, but you not doing it on this season.
You are like my situation that we just explained. I didn't go at this guy because his his it wasn't really his fault. But at the same time, it was like, all right now, I don't do the drama now. I don't do the this. But because if I ain't got no drama in my life, I'm not gonna get entangled with somebody that got a whole lot of drama going on. I'm just not gonna do that. But we handled that situation. We got that together. Now me and his ex still don't get along, and we never will get along in a million years.
But that's
But
because, but that's because Jasmine knows this person. She met this. She met my ex before we even knew each other. Cause
and that
she told me
and
about
that's
the
why that will never
man.
ever 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 happen. But it's like with him, first of all, it takes a lot to take me away from him. And it's gonna take more than a little bit to take me away from him. Cause I done been through some real stuff in life. So little knick-knacky stuff don't shake me. I just don't like drama. That's not something I like. That's not something I want to be a part of. That's why I don't like his circle because I feel like they too much drama and they keep rotating the same drama round and round and round. But hey, you know, it's about
But
protecting
but
him.
but but at the end of the day, at the end of the day, and I just want to put this out there. They call me like Nicole recently called me and she was like, I'm worried about you and blah blah blah. And I told Nicole, I'm like, I gotta heal. Cause y'all, I'm I may be sitting up and all that, but I still gotta heal. So just because I'm sitting up and all that, I'm not about to go over their house, period. Because first of all, they don't want nothing. And Jasmine made me realize this, like, they don't want anything. They just want you to sit up there and do nothing. And I can do nothing right here.
Like I was just having a conversation with somebody before I got on here, and I always have the saying that you don't need people to do bad with. You can do bad all by yourself. You can be a nuisance all by yourself. You can be a monster all by yourself. You can be heartbroken all by yourself. You don't need a person to feel those things with. Like Tyler Perry said it best when he said that, nigga, I could do bad by myself. If
Hmm.
you if
I
you
got,
if
if
if you
if
gonna
you,
make it worse for me, why you here? I could be my own worst enemy. I don't need an enemy that I sleep next to. I
right,
can I can sabotage myself. And it's like just like we talked about, like he says um he used to say I'm hard on him. I don't have no I'm
yeah,
hard on him.
yeah.
And it's like I'm
You're
hard on him.
and you're especially hard when it comes down to my friends, my circle, because you feel like they're draining my energy, which they are.
I'm hard on
They
him because I know he can do better. I know he can have more than what he have, even if he don't see it himself. That's why I push him to the levels I do. Now maybe the way the messages come off is a little hard, but he gotta know that he can have more than what he got. He ain't gotta just settle for this because this is what he had all his life. That's not a reason to not have more, bro. Like the situation, I'm gonna say his name because again, I don't know this man. I ain't got no attachments, man. So I really don't care about protecting him because I don't know him. Just like what happened with Timothy, you can have friends, bro. Like it don't have to end there. You can have people that's genuine and want to do the right things without that being involved. It's people out
Okay,
there that want those
okay,
things too.
uh, okay. Can I ask you something? How do I get it? By doing what? Because
Well,
I don't walk up to people like, hey, you want to be my friend? Like,
you don't have
like,
to walk up to nobody and ask that. The way
okay,
you
then what?
gain, the way you gain friends is by not looking for them. The way you gain people in your life is not. It's like keep your head down, stay focused on you, and things will come. Cause you used to tell me all the time, the more you look, you gonna find what you looking for in a bad way. The more you keep looking for something, you gonna find it. And you ain't gonna like what you find. You used to tell me that all the time. Like, be careful going through niggas' phones and all that. Cause if you looking for something, you gonna find it.
Mhm. Now, me
So,
personally, she can go through my phone all day. I don't really. Only thing I have on my phone is porn.
I mean,
I'm
I,
addicted.
I mean, I know with you is different, but I always tell him, like, okay, I'm gonna do this right here because this a perfect opportunity for me to do this. I know some of y'all ain't seen the new Bel Air show, but I'm gonna explain the last episode to you because it relates to what I'm talking about. And then we gonna finish up the last little part of the show because it was just a little part right there. But you know, one of Will's homeboys back in Philly came out to visit him in California. And you know, it's always cool when your homies from back home come and visit you in your new residence. So when the guy gets there, he's talking about how big the house is. Dang, bro, you really live good out here. Woo. You know, his uncle took him and his friends to the rap concert. They had a good time. But the whole time that the guy went to visit Will, he was hoping that his mom would let him come back to Philly. Like, yeah, you know, the guy that we was into it with when you came out here, he dead now. So you can come on and come back home. And, you know, you come back home, right, buddy? You come back home, ain't you? And Will was looking like, the point is, he was so sure that he was coming back home that when he found out he wasn't coming back home, he told Will Auntie that he wanted to go home. He didn't want to be out there no more. Cause he got mad at him and he was saying stuff like, "Man, you getting you getting bougie, you getting soft. They got you living out here in this mansion and you forgot where you came from and da da da." And his friend went through all this. His friend got upset, so Will goes to his aunt who paid for his friend flight out to Philly and was like, "Yeah, my friend said he wants to leave early and go back home." And you know, even Will's mother was like, you know, Will's mother was telling his aunt, like, "Yeah, this was only temporary. You know, I'm finna bring Will back home and da da da." And the aunt was like, "Well, what if he stays out here?" And she was like, "Well, you know, it was only supposed to be temporary and da 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 do." And you know, he was always gonna come back home. And I say all that to say this. If your friend can't be happy when you level up, that is not your friend. He
But
couldn't be happy for him because He didn't want to come back to Philadelphia. His friend wanted him to come back home. His mom wanted him to come back home because they wanted him to go back into the same environment. But Will told his mom, "Look, it's more to the world than me being in West Philly. Like I can't just stay there." And I feel that because it's like so many times you find out who your friends are when you in a new situation. When you level up and your friends come to visit you and see how you doing, you really find out how they feel about you. And if they respond in a negative way, that means they not your friend. That means they want you to be stuck with them. And it's like that's what I feel in relation to his circle is that they want him to be stuck where they are because that's where they started at. They've been there, da da da, whatever. But it's like it's more to life in the world than that. Like you gotta look, and his friend was like, Will's friend was like, "Oh, you trying to leave me behind? You just trying to leave me in Philly and forget about me." And he's like, "No, it ain't that. It's just I'm trying to figure things out here." And he's like, "Man, you soft, you bougie, you done changed."
See, but see, that's what I used to get when I was on 23rd. That's why I'm an emotional wreck.
It ain't gonna, I don't, but it's like
I can still hear you.
you can't be afraid to level up because you gonna
I'm
hit
not. I'm
everything.
not. I'm not afraid to level up. I have to. I got be like I was telling like I was telling my rehab person, cause I gotta call him tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow, Monday. Like I told him, I got bills, man,
Right?
and he said that I'm gonna be working with this person starting next week, I believe. But he got to send over some paperwork and stuff. But anyway, y'all, I'm not saying nothing about it. Y'all will y'all will find out. But all I'm gonna say is I feel like this is gonna be a good year for me. That's all I'm gonna say because I don't want to jinx nothing. So I'm not putting it out there. I'm not saying nothing. Y'all will find out when I get what I want.
And it's like I just want him to have people in his life that support him. And I'm not saying your people ain't never gonna want nothing from you, but your friends always got their hands up.
They do. Is there anything else you want to talk about before we end this?
And oh
Well,
yeah,
we
Zach ain't gonna stay in jail
we know that was gonna happen. This is Tyler Perry, man. Zach ain't staying in jail. Look at what happened to Q.
because this the thing. Zach had to be humble because Zach got that money and started doing too much.
Hmm
Like you could tell
He
he
did-
ain't never had nothing
he
before.
He did. And the thing is, if I had that type of money, do you know I would get me just two things. And you can call me self, but I would get me a house and a vehicle. And I know what you're thinking, like just a house and a vehicle, you're not gonna splurge, no. No. Because I want me a house. I want me a vehicle. So that would be perfect opportunity. And if what happens, I might get a vehicle sooner than I think.
Hey man, I think the only one that want to help Zach is Jake.
Who? Okay, man, you gotta. Who is Jay?
Jake is the guy that worked in Gary's office. I don't think he
Oh,
I don't think he
oh,
like what Gary doing because Gary and Hayden have some sort of collusion going on because he thinks that as long as Hayden help him with Andy, he gonna get in good with Fatima and yada yada, even though that's not gonna happen.
right. Like Fatima
But
don't want you.
but
Like
in Hayden's delusional mind, he don't necessarily want Fatima no more, but he want to make sure Zach not successful.
okay, that's delusion. That's delusion. And why would you like I hate people that do that. Why prey on somebody's downfall? I ain't gonna get into it. But why
Because
prey on somebody?
this is the reason why you do that. If you him, you like okay, he looking at it like all right, but see me, you don't want me. I'm gonna take you and him down
But how okay, never mind. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna
say
say it.
what?
No, but because I feel like this. How are you gonna take Fatima down? Fatima, I feel like Fatima is going to be successful.
Because
So
Gary got a lot of dirt on Hayden. So Hayden is at Gary's mercy at this point. And how he gonna take Fatima down is he gonna
please
tell the
explain.
people what she did to him.
But
Cause
he
he
don't
got
have no. But no, babe. He gotta have proof.
and he have it. Fatima just don't know he got it.
Never mind.
Because that's
How
gonna
do how do he have proof?
because I believe that Hayden had what Fatima did to him on tape.
I disagree with that. I disagree with that because if he had it on tape, it would have he would have came out with it already. Come on, man, stop playing these motherfucking games.
You know this Tyler Perry man. He not revealing his whole he's not revealing his whole hand. That's why Fatima don't think that nothing gonna happen to her because she
Cause
thinks that that there's no cameras in that area they was in, but it very well could have been.
okay, it could have been, but you know what I say to that? You know what I say to that? Shoulda, coulda, woulda. It could have been. You right, but shoulda, coulda, woulda. That's what I say to that because I don't believe, and I'm gonna be watching the episode next month because I'm gonna get my cable back because I'm gonna just fit it in my budget. You know what I'm saying? But you,
Cause when you think nobody watching, that's when they watching.
I agree with you on that. But at the same time, I don't believe that it was cameras in there. It could. Okay, if okay, we gonna make a little bet. We gonna make a little bet. We gonna make a
He
little bet.
he
Make
always
this.
he always want to bet, and every time he lose, he on that he like, oh no, I was just uh huh
Yeah.
right.
Okay. 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 So we gonna make a little bet because I need more episodes than this.
We got 22 episodes, so we got a long way to go.
Okay. So am I gonna be able to watch this show when I get my cable back? Am I gonna be caught up?
Uh, well, it depends on when it come. Next episode is on March 2nd. Episode 9 is on March 2nd. So eh, you've seen or heard about all the episodes so far. So you should
Yeah.
be caught up.
Okay. Because I'm getting my cable back on the first.
Which is net today.
Yeah. And then I gotta go to the. Well, I'll talk to you about that off camera. Because I
But
gotta
it's
go.
like I I just I just feel like why is Tyler Perry making why is Tyler Perry writing Karen as a miserable character just so Zach and Fatima can have a storyline?
Yeah, I'm wondering that myself, as a matter of fact.
If Fatima and Zach can't have a storyline by themselves, then they just can't. But
Right.
like for you to manufacture drama just so they can have a storyline on this show is ridiculous. It don't make any sense. Like you've been watching. You know the difference between Karen in season 1, 2, 3 versus
Yes.
Karen now.
Yes. It doesn't. It. I'm because I'm still on season one, but I'm almost finished. It doesn't make any sense. Like, never mind. I'm not going. I'm gonna keep my comments to myself because she like. And did this? How many seasons did this get renewed?
Well, right now it's on the season by season basis, so it most likely it will be a season 5, but we just gotta wait for Tyler Perry to get a green light on that. We got Bruh coming back for season 3, so I believe that it will be a season 5. But I just want to make this point before we get off the air. You know, Sisters is in season 4. And this is around the time where we start getting into season 5, season 6. This is around the time the shows start to go off the air.
Hmm.
So you gotta
But
wonder
you,
how
but
much.
you, but you, but you can't say that because look at Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Like that's been on forever, and
But
we
that's not
and
a Tyler
people
Perry
is
production. You
You're
You know,
right.
Tyler. I mean, the longest show he has right now is House of Pain, but he had to bring that back. So technically, that doesn't count technically because he had to bring the show back.
And it's
But
not the same. It's not the same.
no,
It,
it's
it,
not the
it,
same.
it's not the same.
He got the same actors, but it ain't hitting the same.
It ain't.
And I want to talk about this too. Why? And I understand you doing what sells, Tyler. I get it. You a Virgo like me. We think somewhat similar. But why is it that we always got to show black women not knowing who their baby daddies are? Like,
Yeah.
why do we always got to
Like,
show? Oh, she don't know
and
who her
what
baby daddy is.
and why is that? Why do we gotta normalize that? Because everybody. Let me explain something to you, Tyler. Some people they do that, but it's because you make it seem like every woman in the world is like this, and it's not.
You make it seem like if a black woman is pregnant, chances are she ain't gonna know who her baby daddy is. And why are we showcasing one man? One man want to be a father, and one man could care less. Why do you want? This is the thing I don't understand about Tyler Perry writing. Why, if I'm caring, why do I want Zach to be my baby daddy? When I told him I was pregnant, he was more concerned about his relationship versus me being pregnant. He
Exactly.
he was more worried about how it was gonna upset Fatima. Never mind, I got a whole human being in my body. Nobody cares about none of that. It's like
Exactly.
I would want my baby dad to be Aaron. Not to say that Aaron is better than Zach or whatever. I'm not trying to advocate that. But this man is overjoyed about the possibility of being a dad. Zach don't even want you to have this baby. He don't want it.
Exactly.
He don't want it.
Exactly. It's just like, well, it's just like the episode where that woman that worked at the airport with him, she kept saying that she was pregnant and she had his baby, but she was lying. Like, Tyler, get, like, never mind. Never mind. Um, you got anything else?
I just don't understand why you would want your baby father to be somebody who don't even want the baby. And he don't want the baby because he's worried about how he gonna look to Fatima, which that shouldn't be your concern if you a
It
father.
should.
Your
It
concern
should.
should be your child. As quiet as it's
Absolutely.
kept, Fatima is not your girlfriend. She's just your girlfriend. She's not your fiance. She's not your wife. People get girlfriends every day, big. Like, and she's asking for, oh yeah, we can get a DNA test. Zach should be the one asking for a DNA test. He the
Not
one
for
that he the one that got her pregnant.
this is
Him. He should be the one saying, "Hey, Karen, we gonna need that DNA, baby." Not you,
true.
Fatima. You just his girlfriend. Yeah, you a good woman to him and all that, and I understand that. But you ain't got no place in this. That's not your
But
child.
and Fatima, you overstepping your boundary. You are you're overstepping your motherfucking boundary, and I'm gonna need you to sit the fuck down and have several goddamn seats because
Zach is
this don't have nothing to do with you.
Zach
This
is
has
not a
zero.
child. You are not. not his mother. Zach is not a child. You are not his mother.
I'm
He
sorry,
has
y'all.
to handle his own business. Zach has to handle his own business, bro.
I
Stop trying
agree.
to stop trying to be his mother and his girlfriend at the same time. Cause you don't gotta protect him. He's not no little baby, bruh. You ain't gotta
Right,
protect that man. He wants you to let him do stuff.
right,
Everything that happened to Zach, you feel like you gotta protect him. No, you don't. That's not your son. That's your man. Let a man be a man and get out the way sometimes.
she don't know how to do that. But do you got anything else?
Nah, we about to get off here because how long we been on? Ooh, we been on here for 55 minutes. All right, we'll see y'all next week.
Yep,
Bye
we will be
bye.
back. Bye bye.